I bet you've heard of Solomon in the Bible, right? The boy king who, when he was a little boy, maybe around 8 years old or so, God told him that he could ask God for anything, and he chose to ask for wisdom. And God's like, cool, that's a really great thing to ask for. It's not selfish. So he granted him wisdom. But as Solomon grew up on into his teens and into his early 20s, he wasn't happy with what God had given him. He wanted the wisdom, but yet he also wanted a whole lot more. He started seeing all these other kingdoms around him and what they had. They had a lot of horses and chariots and armies and just a lot of stuff. Well, he wanted that too. So he started pursuing after those things. He ended up getting around 1,400 chariots, like 12,000 horses or something like that. He ended up chasing after a bunch of women. He got 700 wives, 300 concubines, which are women that he could do anything he wanted to with. And he just was chasing after everything that the world had to offer. He wasn't satisfied with what God gave him. He wanted everything else. Jesus addresses this in the book of Matthew, and he says, what do you benefit if you gain the whole world but lose your soul? Is anything worth more than your soul? So your soul is eternal. It's going to live forever somewhere. Your body will stop functioning one day. All of us will have to face that. But our soul is eternal. It will live somewhere forever. So what are you chasing after that you want more than anything else? Is it status? Do you want popularity? Do you want stuff? What are you looking for? Let's suppose you get everything that you would want for, that you would ask for. Let's say if you got a big house, nice car, popular, and that kind of stuff. If you have a big house, but it's not a home, if there's not love there, what good is it? If you have popularity, but yet you don't have any real true friends that you can rely on, what good is it? Stuff or status won't get you anywhere, but your soul is eternal. What if you chased after Jesus more than any of all that other stuff? What if you talked to him more? What if you prayed more? What if you got into the Bible more, started reading it and really letting the Bible get back into you and affect your life and change your attitude, change your mindset, change how you view things, change how you treat people? What if you let that just change everything about you? See, there's a lot of people when they get older in life, maybe right before they die, maybe they're in the hospital or whatever, they get to the point where they're like, you know what, looking back in my life, I regret a lot of things. I regret not spending more time with my family. A lot of people regret not spending more time in serving God more. Nobody ever looks back if they've served God and chased after God and loved Jesus faithfully their entire life. Nobody has ever looked back and said, you know what, I wished I wouldn't have done that. I wished I'd have been more selfish. That doesn't happen. So what if this coming week, what if you said, okay, I'm going to chase after Jesus more. I want to get to really know who he is. I want to know what he thinks about things, what he says about things. What if you really let him start affecting your soul more than all the other stuff? Chase after him, and oh man, once you get Jesus, it'll blow your mind. It's so good. It doesn't mean that you won't have, the problems might not come your way, but it won't wreck your life. You'll have so much peace no matter what, because you know that your soul is secure with Jesus. Chase after Jesus this week more than anything else and see what happens. Have a good week, guys.